What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Wheelie Bow Weekend, where we go over anything and everything compound bows. Today is the final episode of my target panic treatment series. Hopefully I am finally going to be rid of that pesky target panic after today's game or drill, whatever you want to call it. But I'll just get right into it. If you haven't seen the previous 3 episodes where we go over target panic, go back and watch them prior to starting this. I promise it will help so much, and we will get through this target panic together. So first thing I'm going to do is take my quiver off because it's heavy and I don't like it on the bow for now. Next, we are going to play, I haven't made up a name for this game yet. I think there's other people that do it, so I don't know what they call it, but leave a comment on what you think we should call this game. Basically, what you do is you start at 5 to 10 yards and you do 4 to 5 perfectly executed shots before you can move back to 15, rinse and repeat, 20, 30, 40, 50. Today's goal is to make it to 40. If at any point you start having target panic, or you start locking low, you start jerking the trigger, you start getting shaky, you start jerking the bow, you're gripping the bow too hard, anything you notice, reset back to 10 yards or 5, whichever you start at. It's a brutal game and it really sucks, but if you can do it effectively and properly, it will just make a world of difference. It will completely change the way you shoot, and it will completely get rid of any target panic symptoms that you have. So let's get right into it. Arrow number 1. We are at 10 yards. Now we're at 10 yards. And you're not necessarily aiming at a target while you do this. There's only 2 targets on this face. 2 of my shots I will not be aiming at the target because I don't want to break my arrow. So let's get to it. And I'm shooting into the sun, so this is even more difficult. And I think my arrow went completely through that target, so that's great. That was one good shot. Not perfect, but okay. Definitely no target panic. I said you shouldn't be aiming at a target. You should be aiming at a point on your target. But there doesn't have to be a target on your target, if that makes any sense. You want to be aiming, because that's the whole point of target panic, is you don't like to aim. So you want to aim at a point. Aim small, miss small. That one was not a great shot, but I didn't have target panic, so we're good. Perfect. There are deer running at me as we speak. Not sure why they're running at me, but they are. Shot number 4 to hopefully move forward to 15 yards. Again, the focus is to not have target panic. You can have some releases that aren't perfect. My last 2 were not perfect. I definitely slightly punched the trigger, but I was aiming where I wanted to aim. My pin was floating on the target. There was no target panic involved. So let's move to 15. And there is about 40 deer in this field right next to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a bunch more. Oh, there's more. I scared them. Look over here. I can't even count them all. It's just deer everywhere. Hello. The old archery range deer that you can't hunt. All right, back to shooting. All right, 15 yards. This is where things may start to get a little hairy. Jerked it a touch, but we were floating. We're good. I want to make sure this is a really good one. That one was good. That one was also really good. That one was almost a surprise release. Really close to it. Perfect. I had a bug on my arm for that one, so that was even better under pressure. I'm gonna have to move the camera to get to the 20-yard target. All right, 20, 25, and 30, here we come. I'm losing light, so I may stop at 30 today, but I will continue next time I come shoot. 20 yards, and don't get discouraged if it takes you a while to do this. The point is to get over your target panic. If you rush the process, or if you skip steps and just lie to yourself, you're not gonna get rid of your target panic. You're just gonna be lying to yourself. So, on that note, 20 yards. That was good. I'm doing a lot better than I expected. I expected I would start having some target panic around this 20-yard mark. Like I said before, you're not really focused on how well you're shooting. You're just focused on not having target panic. It's okay to not be perfectly in the center of the bullseye every single shot, as I'm sure that one wasn't. It's a process. That one wasn't the best. I jerked it. "20 yards, check." Let's do 25 now. I don't even know where I'm gonna aim on this turkey target. Maybe one for each head and one for each beard. Not a good shot. Ooh, that wasn't good. That was horrible form. "25 yards, check." "30 yards, my final end of the day due to losing light, as well as being home for supper with the old wife. 30 yards. It's gonna be interesting to find 4 aim points once again, because that is a wolf, not a target. So we'll go for back ham, heart shot, ear shot, and nose shot. Let's do that. Last one. heart shot here. Perfect, that's 2. Give my hand a little break here. Not used to shooting this much lately. Number 3, ear shot. A little low. I dropped on it a little bit. And for my final shot of the day, I'm gonna shoot the little fox in the nose. Or at least try to. My arrow just went all the way through that freaking target and I probably destroyed my fletchings. But anyways, like I said before, let me know if you have a name for this drill. I'm going to be repeating and continuing this the next few times that I'm out to shoot. Basically until I get to like 100 yards and not have any target panic is how I'm gonna be repeating this every time I come out and shoot. So it's not over for me, but the video series for target panic treatment has come to an end with this drill. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see y'all in the next Wheelie Bow weekend. Peace out. I gotta go pull my arrows and get home because I'm late. Wife's probably pissed.